Hey yo, GG's, Dundadas, hyenas, Scuba Downs, one for Scuba Steve, who's criminating, y'all. I rock with the King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his million march right here on YouTube. Dundada, we're building out 2025 pyramids right here on YouTube. Dundada, we're in the elevator. Dundada, on our way up. Dundada, you who's elevated? God's elevated. Dundada, God chose you because he knew he could trust you. You God's best kept secret. Dundada, that's just what it is, GG. So we gotta stay more aware than ever. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. People's gonna say that you don't qualify to be in the rooms, but you qualify. The dollar clap for yourself. The dollar stay more aware. The dollar, you know what I'm saying? Life's what you make it. The dollar. Yo, what's up with the Sean G situation? The dollar. What's up with Sean G? The dollar, and him going on a Matthew Cox show. The dollar, like, and why does Matthew Cox even give a fuck? Why does the white podcast channel the dollar, or it doesn't matter what's the race, but why would a white podcast channel even care about who's snitching? The dollar. Like, why would they? I don't think they give a fuck about who snitching, especially if they don't give a fuck about if Meech snitching on CUFFY, the daughter, somebody who fucking who was on trial for bodying 2 federal agents or whatever the fuck they get, whatever the fuck the case may be. Why the fuck would Matthew Cox care so much, the daughter? You know what I'm saying? It must be a plot, the daughter. So at the end of the day, the daughter, this plot thick is the daughter must get heavier than what it is, GG. Because how the fuck does Sean G gets on Matthew Cox from spreading some lies, some rumors, false narratives, because they don't say everything that Sean G been saying, they don't say in the paperwork. And then Sean G he goes up there, and he's discussing big niche paperwork. What makes him not discuss CUFFY's paperwork? Why you not discussing CUFFY's paperwork, Dandada? You want to discuss Meech paperwork? You're on the Meech trail, you're on the Slander Meech campaign, we wouldn't understand how the fuck do you go to Matthew Cox, and why the fuck is Matthew Cox so concerned of Big Meech, a Big Meech story, but with slander, like it's a war outside. What war is outside, who's actually Meech's enemies? Who Meech is actually beefing with, that shit hit different, bro. That absolutely hit different, GG. So this nigga Sean G, that nigga swears to God, this nigga swears to God, just because he got locked up, for fraudulent crimes, this nigga's fraudulent, so he got locked up for fraud, that he feels like he knows a lot, The only thing that you know how to be a con artist, you know how to con yourself out of shit, You know what I'm saying? You act like you was on USPs, running the whole situation, going crazy, That's not the case, GG. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna take nothing from you, but we're gonna say, but you went to West Virginia, where you was housed, where there's no gates, You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what makes you like the Big Meech insider. What makes this nigga the Big Meech insider or the CUFFY insider, like, you look like you trying to fucking be CUFFY's lawyer, Like, you're trying to be CUFFY's lawyer, but it's not working, You're on the Big Slander podcast, I don't get what this dude trying to do, He's on a whole different motherfucking level, GG. That's a motherfucking fact, So, niggas like Sean G, can we respect them? Can you respect a con artist? Can you respect someone who's conning you the whole time, so we don't know what's his intentions, Because why the fuck would Matthew Cox be so concerned in a story that Meech is snitching? That's what the fuck they do on the daily. That's normal to Matthew Cox, nigga. You go to Matthew Cox, nigga, you spit on the floor over there, nigga. That nigga's gonna call the cops on you, nigga. So what the fuck you talking about, nigga? So why would he be so concerned in a Meech story, especially from Sean G, I think that shit came up from the higher ups. Maybe someone gave him the story. Maybe it could have been 50. Maybe 50 was like, yo, Sean G, we're going to put you on this platform. That's you think. But why would Matthew Cox be so concerned and hearing some lies in a way, That shit's actually like, all right, boom. He could say certain shit, but if it ain't added enough, nigga, you just going to be looking like, nah, I ain't going to want this nigga on my show because this nigga ain't really accurate. You wouldn't want someone inaccurate to be on your show, You know what I'm saying? That ain't accurate, So it is what it is. What's up? Peace of love. What's good?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, bro? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to chime in and spread some of this motherfucking knowledge and understanding. and opinions and comments and in the internet. You know what I mean? We on the internet with it, man. For
We
real,
on the
man.
internet, okay. So on the internet, the dollar can we say, yo, Shanchito, soft ass individual that wants to be extra tough, that want to be notarized in a different limelight, that just be the truth, that be who you are, you know what I'm saying? You was pushing
Right.
paperwork, you was pushing paperwork while you was locked up, you was pushing paperwork now, you're still pushing paperwork, but you're not reading it, you're not really that smart, and it's crazy when you think you're that articulate, or you really could read everything, or you really could paint a narrative, or paint a picture, or we gonna be just automatically be persuaded by your fucking con artist shit. And you know what's crazy, when con artists when con artists trick you, they feel good. They're like, yeah, I got these niggas, That's what makes them keep going, You know what I'm saying? Once he tricks you, niggas, that's what gives them the
We
adrenaline,
have to
niggas, to keep
take
going.
we have to take it for what it's worth, right? People try to put their real truth on the internet for what they want the truth to be, right? So they go off of who you are, what you got going on, and what your background is, right? So boom, we go from how Sean G presented to be presented, you know what I'm saying, as this kind of person, as like prison. Okay. You got you ain't coming off no regular person coming from like a regular person being this way. This persona coming from prison. You gotta you know and which way are you? Which way
Yeah,
are you?
you gonna have
I don't
to
which way are you?
peace of love.
Are you good? Huh?
Peace of love. You're gonna have to say that shit over because you were skipping.
So what I'm trying to say is that Sean G, as a human being, I don't know his heart. I have no idea what his heart is like. But when I went and watched him and I see certain things what he got going on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, which way are you? Are you for the people? Are you not for the people? Are you legit? Are you unlegit? It's like he got a lot of things that he do that's like unbalanced to where who he really is. I don't know, is he internet or is he real? The workouts he do, that look like he real because he's trying to really give some positive stuff about health and how to keep yourself healthy. But then when you go to the underground situation, you start speaking on people dirt. You know what I'm saying? Why are you speaking on people dirt? Like, why are you speaking on people dirt when you promoting like positive and change and your son and all that? You got these legit people supporting you with your son because you know what I'm saying, they see the good in you. But then when you come disrespect somebody's character, when you know for a fact in the real world, you know what I'm saying, paperwork rules. There's no paperwork on Big Meech. Why is you steady running anything on Big Meech? What are you doing? What you doing?
I feel like
What level are you on, bro?
I feel like boom, when he starts doing situations like that, right? And he's trying to manipulate the situation, and boom, we're gonna look into him. All right, boom. So this is Sean G, the data. So when he starts manipulating the situation, the data, you gotta understand that more or less that maybe he didn't make it in the career that he wanted. Who is this dude? He's a white collar dude, Standada. So he went through some type of, you know what I'm saying? Some type of competition situation that he didn't make it, maybe because his color is skin, maybe because he wasn't too smart, maybe because but he knew a way to trick. So he tricked the people, whatever the case, he's knocked off for embezzle or whatever, for the fraud, whatever the case may be, But at the end of the day, he's still depressed. So if he's depressed, nigga, he's trying to cause depression on others because he never respected drug dealers. He don't respect no nigga from the street. He don't respect this because he always wanted to fit into that white collar world, but he couldn't, because they're like, nigga, we don't let you in here. And then they lock the nigga the fuck up, so that gives him an even bigger, like, yo, he don't know what he wants to be. You're right. He don't know if he wants to be part of the white collar world. He don't want to be a suburban dude. He wants to be an urban dude. If he wants to be in drug dealing politics, if he wants to know about the cartels, what makes him so sure to know about all these situations? What makes him so accurate to know about a Big Me situation from the outside looking in, You know what I'm saying? Big someone who's someone who's killing or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Someone who's killing or something like that, they're not gonna be able to tell you about the drug game. They probably won't be able to tell you about the drug game. The niggas who's selling drugs probably won't be able to tell you how the niggas is robbing shit. The people who's robbing shit probably won't be able to tell you how to get a car. How to steal a car. The people who stealing cars won't be able to. It's different lanes in this shit. So what makes this con artist, he's a fraud, he's a white collar criminal, make him so accurate into what he's saying, in this big niche shit, you know what I'm saying?
Just listen, GG.
Join up, that's not block.
Listen, you just said that's what makes him that kind of caliber person to do what he's doing. Because number one, he's a fraud. So that man can be anything he want to be, bro, because that's his persona. You feel me? So he's not wrong right now for doing what he's doing, because that's what he represents. You know what I mean? He's just, he does what he does to trick you. And then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Now he ain't got to really be like so a small scammer. Now he could just tap into anything and to like finesse anything. Like he finessed the shit with his son. He finessing the shit with the pay. He finessing it with the workout. But guess what? No one can really get mad because he's putting himself at risk to be these characters. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's putting himself at risk to be these characters, which he don't care. Evidently he don't care because he don't at this point, he gotta win. At this point, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tap into this internet world and I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, do what I do. And if the checks roll in, if they don't, I tried my hand. Straight up. You know what I mean? He just, hey man, like I told you, man, people do anything for money, man. I'm telling you, he'll sell his son for money. He put a GoFundMe up to support his son about some stuff that people say is good. I see all the positive comments on it. But at the end of the day, like, bro, man, come on, bro, go get that money out your thing, man, and say you work hard for that. Why you trying to finesse people to feel sorry? Because you know what I'm saying, what you doing, your son doing right. Everybody's son doing right. Nobody not playing with people's money, bro. What you doing? That's another source and another way to show that he a good manipulator. He a scam, bro. But like I said, you can't really hate on him because it's winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit winning for him,
I mean, the DA, Morris Freeman, the DA, that busted Meech, and Jack Harvey said Meech didn't tell. Do you see the comments now? We don't see Ted's comments, he must be writing some crazy shit, Sometimes you can't see certain comments, you're writing crazy shit, but we listen to what you're saying, we hear it. So boom, Sean G, I feel like more or less, I feel like this, Sean G, he's the if he was going to be a doctor, right? He's the type of nigga that never told his mom that he wasn't really too smart, that he was failing all the tests, that he was things. So he's trying to fucking find a way to pass these tests and shit like that. So he can't, so he gets to a business. So that nigga never gonna actually tell the truth, if he's actually so nervous, He looks around, you could tell he looks around and he looks at the white collar world and just be like, damn, that should have been me. But he wasn't smart enough to be in that world, So now he's trying to be in this world, but we can see right through what he's saying, because now people actually told him to pick a side. That's like me telling you to start this shit. If CUFFY told him to start this shit or to start talking about this shit, how can he betray CUFFY? How can he seek, like, obviously he sees CUFFY's paperwork and he sees that CUFFY's paperwork looks way more different than Meech's paperwork, nigga. If you're going with this snitch situation, you're going to be like, yo, how the fuck CUFFY get away from all this shit, That's what you're going to think, you know what I'm saying? So more or less.
And guess what you just said? Yeah, guess what you just said? CUFFY got a lot of paperwork. Do Meech got a lot of paperwork?
Meech got a lot of paperwork.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of course. Like, how you missing the point? You going in on all this CUFFY supposed to be Meech name it, but bro, this all CUFFY paperwork. Like, so what are you trying to? That's that man business. Don't put that man business in my business, man. Go get my shit. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna talk about it. Don't get this man's shit and then try to, say because my name in there and all that shit that you're gonna run on me. Don't run on me, man, off that man paperwork, man. Go get my shit. Because if I got anything to do with his shit, I gotta have my shit too.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. My name is
Sean G, don't even go get my shit, nigga. Because at the end of the day, nigga, we don't like how you reading the paperwork, though. And when you read the paperwork, guess what you doing? You implicating Meech and crimes, nigga, that's not even there. Oh, white Meech? You asking questions like, white Meech was in this conspiracy charge. Like, what the fuck? So you asking white Meech not in jail for longer? You asking Meech white Meech?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what they trying to do. They kind of mad because that man.
Shit.
You feel me? Like, y'all gonna paint the case all over again. Y'all gonna paint the case. Y'all gonna put everybody in place, and then y'all gonna be like, "Damn, my nigga, what's going on?" Like, you niggas clowns. Nigga want to see a nigga next to you in the bump. You know what I'm saying? You want a nigga to be next to you in the bump. Like, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come do time with me. Why the fuck they do that at? Man, come on, man. This shit be so trapped. They be trying to trap you, bro.
Who the fuck said that this nigga's word is born? The Dada? No one said that shit. The Dada. Who solidified this nigga the Dada to be the person the Dada to be the person the Dada to say if Meech is a rat and not a rat? The Dada niggas been in and out this paperwork. The Dada. We don't see what you trying to say. The Dada. So what you trying to say is paint a narrative, bro. We don't see what you actually trying to say.
So this how you can clean it up. But this how you can clean it up. The same way he ran all that shit on Meech, the same way he ran all that shit on CUFFY, off CUFFY paperwork on Big Meech. Now let's run Big Meech paperwork where he fought, where he stood tall, where he did everything he's supposed to do to come home. Where's that? Let's push that now. Because you push the hell out of that bullshit that he's supposed to be whatever. Let's get the real shit. That's do the same thing you just did for CUFFY. If you a person that you're supposed to stand open and neutral and you just doing your job, get everything that Meech did to come home the right way and push that shit the same way you just tried to play with that man's name, bro. If you don't do that, then we know that you niggas, all you niggas that's doing that shit, you niggas is hoes, man. You niggas is just like a bitch that, he ain't give me $20 last night. So fuck that nigga, man. Fuck all you niggas, man. For real. He's
mad. He's mad that this is BMF, the Dada. You know what I'm saying? This ain't BCF, nigga. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Big CUFFY, the Dada family, nigga. This is Big Meech family, nigga. This is Black Mafia family, nigga. He mad because he ain't. That's what he's mad. They ask, and why the fuck are you running paperwork for? Why the fuck you doing this standoff, the Dada? Big Meech running paperwork on Big Meech, the Dada, for CUFFY, the Dada. Like, we understand you ran it, and when would it stop, the Dada? When would the narrative stop, the Dada? You ran it, the Dada. We're trying to give you the key points, the Dada, how he should talk. The key points, you over here saying that, Big Meech and fucking and Terry was arguing, the Dada. Big Meech and Terry was arguing. What the fuck, niggas? So what? Southwest T was arguing. You don't know what type of argument that was, the Dada. You don't know if Big Meech was mad at his brother, like, yo, you know you got me caught up, the Dada. You got me on these wiretaps. You keep talking about me floating my diamonds, and Terry's like, nigga, you over here putting billboards up. You doing this. You did. Of course, it's a tense fucking thing, nigga. Niggas is looking at time, but niggas, guess what? Niggas gonna do, the Dada. Niggas is standing tall, the Dada, and they about to take their time. It's not like that they arguing, nigga. Because at the end of the day, Big Meech is like, motherfucker, I got put in this shit because of you, the Dada. They didn't fight shit on me, the Dada. They ain't fight me with shit, the Dada. They ain't nothing going on. So Southwest T's like, nah, fuck that. I'm taking the trial. What the fuck you think you talking about? He's like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to do my 30. I'm about to take these 30, and I'm taking these 30 because of you. So you should be taking the 32, motherfucker. And that's the argument that they probably having, the Dada. But what do that argument got to do with Sean G, the Dada? And what do that argument got to do with Sean G trying to say that they was arguing about snitching or not snitching? They wasn't arguing about snitching, not snitching. They was arguing about, yo, how the fuck did we get caught up in this bitch? Oh, it's your fault. Nah, it's your fault. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I'm about to take this 30.
Listen, both of them had a chance to get what the people had got on them. So at the end of the day, it's like nobody don't know. So when they get their shit and they get revealed who was sloppier, you don't think the brothers gonna have, man, they brothers, they can talk about anything with each other. Damn right, they gonna have a little spat about that. Be like, damn, my nigga, you was really that Luke on the phone? Damn, my nigga, you was like that. So they gonna have to front each other, bro. Ain't shit. It ain't like they finna kill each other. That shit was just conversation that don't mean shit. Ain't now one of them boys ratted. I told you that shit, man. Them niggas just haters. And at the end of the day, my nigga, they gonna do anything they can, my nigga, to get money off that man's name, bro. You know what I'm saying? These niggas crazy out here.
These niggas was on the regular, bro, on the fucking regular, 2,500 keys, Dada, like 2,500 keys, Dada, a week, Dada, and you think they worry about CUFFY, Dada? CUFFY trying to look for the connect, Dada. Meech is CUFFY's connect, Dada. So it seems like there's something
too real, bro. Man, that man too real. I ain't going for that, man. Meech too real, man. That nigga solid, homie. Niggas be just want to not nigga assassinate a nigga character, my nigga, because they just be dick riders and they be want to be on a team that they ain't worthy of being on. So what they do, they go to do oh shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real nigga playing with Meech's name like that, bro. All these niggas is pussy. You know what I'm saying? A scam ass nigga speaking on a nigga name, a nigga worth motherfucking 200-300 million. Man, you'll never see that kind of money because nigga, they ain't your path, nigga. But yeah, all these niggas want to have a chance to speak on somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that had his run back in the days. He home now. He might not have all that
You
power,
want
but that's why these niggas talking like that. You feel me?
you
That's
you
all.
you want to speak on a person that you ain't on the same caliber on. Not even the same caliber, but not even in the same lane. Not even the same lane, not even the same stratosphere, nigga. Not even the same stratosphere. Don't even got the same mind like the dollar. This is the person who actually made mad money, non-violent, violent street, trying to show love for everybody, show love, like this is a whole different
That
type of
man,
person.
hey, that man,
And
listen, man, listen.
wait, what you
That
think?
man
What you think?
connected states, homie.
Yeah,
States. That man connected states together, nigga. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of niggas ate for years, nigga. I don't give a fuck what they talking about with these laws about that. I'm talking about the underground world where that shit gonna be forever. Nigga, that man took care of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. I don't care about his dirt. A nigga can't come tell me shit about me,
what
homie.
dirt,
Well,
nigga?
that shit don't even matter.
What dirt niggas is playing with? Niggas is playing with Big Meech name cause he ain't free What dirt Like, come on now. If Big Meech didn't have if he wasn't on papers, bro, what do you think the connects is still fucking with him? He ain't like him no connect. He ain't like him no big person above him. He ain't like him. This is CUFFY. This is a person that. It's CUFFY. This is CUFFY talking. You think the people even look at a person like CUFFY? Them other connections looking like a nigga like CUFFY? Like, come on now. These niggas playing a whole different type of motherfucking game. So if you actually think that the connect ain't fucking with Big Meech, you wilding. And if the connects is fucking with Big Meech, that means that he ain't really that this nigga solidified that nothing that CUFFY is saying or this person is
Them
saying because
niggas
these motherfuckers
connected.
got
A
billions.
bond.
And they would have killed Big for the CUFFY's allegations. They'll kill a nigga's family for that shit. What you talk about? These niggas just know that, yo, wait a minute. This nigga did 30 years, nigga. Niggas would have
But at
been
the end
like,
of the day, guess
I got
what?
a whole
Guess what?
field.
Guess what? And at the end of the day, listen, that's why today, at the end of the day, with people of Big Meech status, he cannot let what he already said, I can't let the people trick me. You see what I'm saying? Because the internet will make you answer to some shit that's really irrelevant, bro. Let the people talk. Let them listen. Let them talk, bro. Let them, if anything, you'll get legit to where a bitch can't play with your name. And when they do play with your name, just sue them, dog. Because that's the only way you could do. You cannot get angry at people talking about some shit. Well, really, my nigga, it's lies. So don't straighten the lie sometimes. Let a lie go. Cause that's be good. You don't want people to know the truth about you all the time, bro. That's not how it go. You don't want
That's
people to know the exact truth about you, bro. That means you a duck. So niggas
yeah.
be running with all that shit, doing this and doing that, man. That's you looking like a fool. Cause my real people, my kids, my circle, the people who I get my money with, them niggas know I never be that way. So you can't straighten every lie. You can't straighten
Yeah.
every lie. You gotta let that shit just jump around a little bit. You know what I'm saying, my nigga, and keep yourself tight. Keep yourself tight. That's what Big
This
Meech
is what
represent. And I
this is
know he
what
do. I know that
this
man
is
represent that shit. Man.
This is what Sean G need to do, because at the end of the day, this is what a lot of podcasts have got to do, the door faces of Sean G, but door face already started, more or less, Dumb niggas guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna waste all this time, telling lies. To do what, To waste a whole nother year fixing all the lies they told. Cause Big Meech don't gotta fix. Big Meech, after real, that's being considerate, Big Meech, you coming out
Nah,
here fixing these niggas' lies, you being considerate, cause you don't have to fix their lies, They gonna have to deal with that shit with God, real shit, You over here wasting your time trying to fix other niggas' lives, You know what I'm saying? Trying to better niggas out. Let them fix their own life, You can't go with the altar with these niggas, If they got malice, let them waste their time telling lies. They're gonna waste their time fixing life, while you over here just living your life, nigga, living life, nigga, while they telling lies and telling this and telling that,
that's right.
None of that shit's gonna matter, if it's not true, then it really don't matter, nigga. That shit go on above heads, real shit, So you gotta let niggas, you know what I'm saying, bro, whatever
Because
the fuck
look,
they going
because
with,
look,
but
because look, because look, no matter how much lies, no matter how much shit they stir up on this internet, Big Meech doesn't do anything wrong. He don't do shit to people. He don't do shit wrong. The man is a changed man, and the man, my nigga, know what I'm saying, up under some type of spiritual awakening. So all this shit they're doing ain't even part of his life anyway. It doesn't even fucking matter. The man is on a whole different path of life. Trust me, the energy that's around him, it ain't negative. It ain't bullshit. I'm telling you, this shit, oh, they're just making money off Meech's name because that's what's going on today. Because that's what's going on today, bro. They can run your name through the algorithm, my nigga. If you somebody important like Big Meech, you gonna make money off it, dog, because he's somebody important. You know what I'm saying? No matter how he got his money, no matter what the regular laws talking about, bro, that man still made a great name for helping people. I don't care what nobody say. That shit overruled everything, bro. The good gonna always outweigh the bad. That's just how it go, bro. And that's just what it is for life. One or two people don't matter when you got 2,000 people behind him that know what he did and know what he about and know what he's still doing today. I bet he came home breaking people off. I bet that man came home helping people, bro. Nigga got a big heart.
Look at
For real.
every situation is greater. So people won't have understanding. Just like people say, yo, y'all niggas don't understand what's going on in Texas. Texas run themselves like that. All right, we see Charleston White, we see these people, we see how they're going on. I bet everybody's not like that, but most of the people are maybe But this is what it is, we don't know the life that Meech lived, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So of course it's gonna be more positive, because we wouldn't understand the life that Meech actually lived, We see in movies, you saying this, so people want to troll Meech, because they want to see him actually come out his back, like you said, They want to see if he's really one of them, if he's actually gonna start, what's that shit called? Threatening people, getting out of character, saying, yo, BMF, all that, but BMF was threatening, nigga. He won't just say the word is yours or the word is mine, we get money over here. He was flaunting, he was just saying, but for them people, to actually want him to just trick himself out of his situation by one word, one word, anything this nigga says, this thing is gonna turn into a whole situation because it's him against the United States of America, superior, you know what I'm saying? The superiors though, not the just niggas that just be getting the Fed situation, not these mediocres that they go open some old cases and shit like that. Nah, he's beefing with the top dudes, and when you beefing with certain shit, you ain't understand, That's like saying Shook next to Snitch, nigga, because he got fucking cops on payroll. The mob got nephews and nieces as cops, nigga. These niggas became so big, they put their kids to be in school, their kids became cops. They rap and shit like that. Everybody's living different, all right. Ignorance, you won't understand it, so you can't elaborate on other people's lifestyle. But when you see it, then you get a little bit of acknowledgement of the situation. Salute to Ada on the go. Salute to Ada on the go. That's a fact. Facts. That's a fact, So we gotta be careful. We gotta salute, please. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be a little careful, the way that niggas try to paint certain people, because they're not living their fucking life, nigga. You're not in this man's shoes, the fuck, What if Meech had a whole fucking police department on payroll? Is he a snitch, nigga? You got the whole police department on payroll, because it works like that, It kind of works like that, GG. So we gotta be a little bit, take perspective a little lightly, when niggas is just throwing shit around. What's goody, Ada?
What's goody, bros? How y'all, bro?
Not much.
Listening in. See, y'all reacting to this right here too.
To this shit, right? I mean,
yeah. I seen it yesterday.
Shit.
I watched it yesterday.
Well, all right, so give us your opinion. What you feel?
I was watching it, but I mean, it's basically all the story that we seen. But of course, he stepped on his own biases. He said that he's a pro CUFFY guy in this video. He says that. Yeah.
He had to admit the truth.
In the comments, like a lot of people stood him up in the comments. Like in the comments, they was like, "Oh," a lot of people are saying like bad things about Sean G. Or a couple of people, they have mixed comments, but a lot of people are like they're disagreeing with the interview and they're disagreeing with the guy Cox, or whatever his name is, Mike Cox or whatever his name is, saying like he could have interviewed a better person. I don't know, but
yeah, that was different. Nah, I don't know why they not interview him because he's a crash out. He's a crash out.
Oh, that's why they interview him. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm ready though. I'm rocking out with y'all.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm gonna do my best to leave my personal feelings out of it, right? And I just want to speak to you from the facts. Now, I've read over 1,000 pages of what we're going to talk about today, which is the BMF, Black Mafia family, right? Which, when you hear that name, you think about Big Meech, right? And his brother, Southwest T, Demetrius Flannery, Terry Flannery, right? Now, unbeknownst to me, there's another dude, right, whose paperwork I've been reading. His name is Dion Lamont Gatlin. He goes by the name of CUFFY. He's out of St. Louis. And I don't know who gave them that name, but they are supposedly BMF St. Louis. You understand? And all of the paperwork that I've read that was titled United States of America.
That's what I'm saying.
Versus Dion Gatlin,
Hold on,
right, is what I'm going to talk to you about today. Now, a lot of people have talked about this, are still talking about this case, and a lot of motherfuckers, Matt, are just going off of how they feel, their personal feeling about Big Meech, their personal feeling about CUFFY, their personal feeling about BMF. I'm going to stay away from that. And I'm able to do that, right? Because like I said, I've read over 1,000 pages of the actual court documents from Big Meech's sentencing hearing, his application, his motion for compassionate release, to the Franks hearing, which was requested by CUFFY, testimony by Jack Harvey, Tammy Cowens, who is the central figure, who's the woman who was the
CI, right?
Right. She was the DEA informant. The CS is what she's listed in the paperwork as CS1, confidential source one. Tammy Cowens. And that's where I'm gonna be coming from. Now I know you mentioned your man that I think you had on here, or maybe Matt had him on his joint.
No, Wade
might have had him on his joint and what he said, but everything that I'm going to say, you understand, is going to be from the information that I gathered from what I read.
Okay. So BMF, the two brothers they start selling drugs. They get big fairly quickly. They have multiple people running or working for them. It starts growing, right? Like, can we start from there?
Well, that part is not in the paperwork. So for this particular part, I'm gonna go on what hearsay is that.
What's the kind of understood story?
Well, Big Meech and his brother, they wasn't getting no money in Detroit.
I bet. Boom, my daughter. Go ahead. Hold on. We got the Detroit, the daughter, mom, daughter on it, the daughter. Go ahead, mom, daughter. What you got to say? Yeah.
I can't hear G.
You can't hear her? Yo, mom, daughter, you're gonna have to come up here. They can't hear you. You're gonna have to come up here.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, it's in your Gmail, GG. It's in Gmail. She said, yo, told that nigga to shut the fuck up. That is on the floor, Dada. Who the fuck is paying this nigga to talk about Detroit problems, Dada? She's about to come up here. She's keeping 1,000. She's spazzing. She wilding out. Why you on his dick? Why the fuck is Sean G on fucking Meech's dick so bad? She said, it's Detroit. This is Detroit, Dada. Like she don't know, he don't know what's really actually going on with Detroit. And anybody who's actually talking about Meech the Dada, I guess they don't really know Meech the Dada, because if they knew him, they wouldn't be talking about Meech like that. The Dada niggas get put in the trunk. The Dada niggas get. Who the fuck is paying this motherfucker to?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm
sorry. I'm passionate. I'm about to.
That's what I be trying to tell a nigga. I'm passionate the same way, bro. But allegedly, I got your back, bro.
That's a fact. Good looks on that. All right, we're gonna play this a little bit. We're gonna play a little more.
The niggas in Detroit, it was other niggas in Detroit that wasn't letting them get busy like how they wanted to get busy. So they left Detroit. Not saying they wasn't getting money in Detroit, but it was some bigger players and some more robust dudes that, from what I understand, wouldn't let them get down the way they wanted to get down. And then they meet up with CUFFY in St. Louis, and it changes Big Meech.
A motherfucker who never even been to Detroit or St. Louis. This is who we gotta fucking deal with, the Dada. We got here niggas who never even been there, the Dada. Who don't know the lay of the land, the Dada. Who just speaking, the Dada. You heard? This nigga Sean G, the Dada, is like he read a comic book.
Listen, I told you he's getting in because that's who he is. He's a scammer. He's a fraud. So guess what? He's playing a role to win. And now he's trying to win. He's trying to win, man. That's all he's trying to do. I keep telling you that.
Yeah, that thing. Now you don't have to that's a fact of that. That's a fact of that. I feel like maybe he started to feel like, yo, yeah, I'm like a lawyer, but not. I don't think he's doing it. I think he's doing it out of love. That he probably knows CUFFY or the person. Or
he running everything though. He running on Diddy. He running on Big U. He running on everybody. So I don't think it's a personal thing where I just feel like he's just trying to win at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he won't let this go. He won't let this go at all. He really trying to get some. He trying to, like how what Kev said. They trying to get all the evidence they can on Big U in 3 years. This man is trying to get somebody to say something different than what that paperwork say. He's trying.
Maybe the CUFFY nephew actually helped him out. The person who said that they knew CUFFY that he said he was locked up with, maybe the nigga helped him in a situation that he feels like that's his boy. They gotta show some type of gratitude. You know how that shit be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got stood up for.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that though. I wouldn't agree with that.
You carry some shit. I wouldn't agree with that though. You can carry Faye without the chain gang.
No, I wouldn't agree with that because for the same reason. Because we know, because remember, I made my own videos, right? And I'm not attacking anybody, but I'm just speaking my mind clearly. Because at the end of the day, after he did the CUFFY videos that he did, he said he met somebody that he knew from prison that was putting him onto this whole CUFFY case. Then he had CUFFY was calling and all that. At some point, he could just go on making those videos. At some point, he flips and then says, Meech, if you want to come on the platform and all this other stuff now. So why would you, if you believe in what you believe in, that Meech is all of this, and you won't do one push-up with the nigga, why would you then go on your channel and ask Meech to be on your channel after you done slandered him this whole time, saying that he's basically a rat? You know what I'm saying? This is what he's basically saying, that Meech is a rat, right? This is what he's saying. He said it when he was on Dogface channel. He said he would not stand next to him, that he wouldn't do one push-up on the yard with Meech. Okay? So no matter if he's saying it or not, he's still saying that. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what the story is, bro. I'll tell you the truth, bro.
You're right, Uda. You're right, Uda. But you're right. But all I'm saying is that he's still digging, man. The man's still digging. Man.
He digging. Now he not really digging because when he do his videos on his channel, look on my channel, bro. I go through full paperwork reads of all that shit. The 1,000 pages that he said he read, he never read them on his channel. So if you read them 1,000 pages, where the fuck you read them at? And how do we know that? I've read all my pages on the channel, bro. I've read full paperwork reads to the point I even read shit on Rizzy shit, right? Rizzy, I done read mad paperwork on your channel. I come and bring pace over here and bring it over here. I read this shit on people's channels too, son, just to make sure that we all get the paperwork, bro. I read all these things. So he may have his own opinions, but I think that he should have read the paperwork, all of it, on his channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So that the people get the information when it's about that.
If he gonna keep running it,
when he do videos, you're gonna see always Tammy, Cuffy, or Meech. Tammy, Cuffy, Meech. Tammy, Cuffy, Meech. Like I do Tammy, Cuffy, Meech too, but I went into Timothy Rush, Andre Rush, Lorenzo Gibbs. I done went into the OIG report with Tammy and Keith. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's other parts of the story, bro. It's got mad parts of the story, bro. Not just the Tammy, Cuffy, Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, that's why I say at this point, like I say, man, they hating, bro. They ain't like you, Uda. You know what I mean? Your shit on some other type of shit. They not. These niggas be having personal problems with the person. Straight up. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Gotta have a personal problem with this man. Got to, bro.
Now that's a fact. That's a fact, Dada. So more or less, you're saying. So more or less, Dada, what you're trying to say is that that Sean G, Dada, he's just saying his perspective. He's saying his perspective, Dada. But when he says his perspective, he's saying certain things that makes him look like he's just dick riding. Because you're saying that he won't be around him, but he wants to do an interview with him or some type of shit.
I just think that part right there. Remember, Sean G also is the person that said he believed Keith Cromer. How the fuck do you say you with Keith Cromer? How you say that you believe Meech, Cuffy, anybody here, and say you believe Keith Cromer? How do you believe a federal agent? What street nigga that come from the streets, that goes to jail, comes out of jail, never even been to jail, gonna believe what any Fed nigga tell you? You're not going to believe no Fed because he's a Fed. Even if he's giving you real information, that's cool. But so much so he believed Keith Cromer, and this is the man who locked up Cuffy, his man, bro. How the fuck you believe the main investigator that locked up me, bro? Like what? You believed him so much so that he came back and apologized. He apologized.
Because that nigga, he legit. That nigga see life on a legit level, bro. That's why, bro. He doing exactly what the fuck he believe in. He doing
This
exactly
is what
what
it
the
is.
fuck he believe in.
Sean G thinking like this is what it is.
Sean G doing his own thing, man. He bought his own bag. He doing his own thing. He tried to charge me $500 to have a conversation. Like I said, who is you, Zsa Zsa Gabor, nigga? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? The hell? I'm gonna pay you $500 to do one view. I'm not doing that.
We just said that shit earlier, bro.
Sean G thinks that he's gonna go to China, nigga. Like Detroit is China, he knows exactly how to drive the cars, that the China drives on the same side of the road, he's just doing what Americans do, Detroit, they handle their situations differently, GG. That's a motherfucking fact. You know what I'm saying?
You.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're up here, Mom Dada. I see
hey,
you.
I'm gonna tell you, somebody paying that nigga. Something ain't right, partner.
Go ahead, Mom Dada.
Why he is on all these nigga dicks? That means he getting paid to seek and destroy. Right.
She in the matrix. She in the matrix. You got to turn something down, or she on the microphone or something.
Mom Dada, you got.
No, I don't know what I'm doing, partner.
Now that you're good. I turned off the phone. Now you can talk. You're good.
Turn it off. Okay, I'm with you now.
Now you with me. Now go ahead. Speak your mind, Mom Dada. Tell us what's going on in the deal. How these thinkers, what these thinkers.
Did you see how he first came out? He came out as a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna come out as a lawyer and you got a record for fucking up taxpayer money?
Now he used
to do taxes. No, you ain't did. But now you want to fuck up your own black people? For real?
So why is he lying, Mom Dada? Why?
Somebody paying him. Somebody paying him to do this job, partner.
Yeah. And he still
think about it.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you land.
Hey. I'm just saying he been a crook. What the fuck stopping him now? Right, partner. He getting paid. Right.
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact. That's a fact. If you want,
I told you that, GG. I told you, GG. Didn't I explain that to you?
Mom Dada, you see,
you told him. You told him that, babe. Yeah, because you can look at it.
That's what they do. That's his character. I told her any kind of way in that lane where he can manipulate, he can fraud, he could tell a fake story. He gonna do it to the fullest, bro. That's his level. Look, I just told
You
Gigi,
can
listen,
look at him.
what level is he on? Look at his shit, bro. The man begging for money. The man an activist. He a workout person. The man on every level of the internet. What the fuck going on?
He got his jail tendency still in him. He only learned the law in jail. Right?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Mom Dada, why the fuck you think that he's talking to this white dude on Matthew Cox?
That's Michael Cox.
Why is he talking about Meech? Why would Matthew Cox even give a fuck about Meech selling on CUFFY?
I don't know if 50 Cent paying him. I don't know the pot, but something ain't right, partner. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something ain't
And
right.
then let me tell you something. Let me tell you what they're doing, right? And he's so smart. He's so smart because he is using paperwork. He is using paperwork, but he's manipulating the paperwork to get a motherfucking answer, to get an answer out of something that ain't there, partner.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody gonna add nothing to this shit. All you got is what you keep saying. Oh, we just going off the paperwork. This is public record. But partner, everybody know that. So why you keep running it? Ain't shit in there.
Right.
If you gonna keep using that, saying that, and everybody understand ain't shit in there, why the fuck you keep saying it, nigga?
You know,
you trying to get something up out of something, partner.
Yeah. He got pissed because when they said Meech wasn't a rat and he got fucked up, so now he want to make it like he was right and they was wrong. Right, nigga.
So why why ain't Dollface up there? Like Dollface is from Detroit. Dollface don't even want to go up there. Why is Sean G up there? Why is
Dollface ain't going up there with Sean G no more, nigga? Damn.
Why not?
No, he can't.
They shut that shit down. Come on, Madonna, go ahead.
I'm
they
just
shut
saying.
that shit down. Where Pontiac niggas go? Madonna, where they go?
Dang, I gotta laugh. He can't. Cause this shit ain't real. Them niggas AI niggas for real though.
They can't keep running that play. They can't keep running that play.
Right, nigga.
They can't keep running that play, Mama Dada. Listen, they can't keep running that play. You know that shit down that little river done ran dry, man. That little money they done licked all that water up. They done licked all that little water up, man.
It's dry and gone, baby.
So why the fuck we can't even take these niggas' words into consideration? So what does Sanji know about Detroit?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga don't know. What would Sanji know about actual Detroit? The real actual Detroit. You stepping grounds. Walking there. You heard big clips. Ladders. Coming out the slide. AKs, ARs. You know what I'm saying? Little niggas with big guns bigger than them, sliding. What would he actually know about the real struggle? Niggas talk, do they actually know, you know what I'm saying, who was providing for these people, who's actually sending them jobs, A lot of people is tarnishing certain people's name, but there's a lot of people that's quiet, because they're like, yo, Big Meech actually helped my family, Big Meech actually helped my people, Niggas went to jail, guess what, Big Meech used to give everybody who got knocked off, $8,000 a month, nigga. So you knocked off, nigga, your family gets $8,000 a month. That's like different right there, GG. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people could talk, and it's a CUFFY and Meech thing, but it seems like Meech is a big ass like he's a big ass situation. A lot of people is throwing, like you said, throwing rocks at his glass. What you say, Anna? Throwing rocks at his glass, and it's bouncing off his glass, and ricocheting and hitting in the fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? Hitting their own house, breaking their own glass.
Breaking their own glass, nigga. There's a lot of that going on, bro. There's a lot of that going on, because regardless of the fact, I read all the paperwork too, and I read more paperwork than that nigga read. I know for a fact. If he read 1,000, I'm at the read 3,000 then. Because I read shit in this case that I know, nigga. I'm all in this shit, nigga. I done read shit on Theotis, Morgan, Howard, Terrence Howard, them niggas that got clipped, unalived, everything on my channel, bro. So if he read 1,000, how much pages have I read then? This is insanity then. So I've read 2 million pages. Listen, but at the end of the day, I still cannot say that Meech snitched, bro. DM said.
Right.
It looks easy, but I still can't say that he snitched. Yeah, but we all know that Tammy said everything, bro. Meech never said nothing.
So why do you feel that's Terry? Why do you feel Sean G is so pro Cuffy?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want Cuffy free too. I said free Cuffy. I still say free Cuffy,
And
but I don't gotta be slandering Meech to do that. You know
why is everybody so? That's what I'm trying to say. Why everybody on slandering Meech? What the fuck? What is like? It's these like, yo, bro. It's like the people who slander Meech is not the people who was conducting themselves with Meech. I feel Cuffy, I bet, but Meech had way more plugs everywhere, all through the mad states.
That's what you're a victim of your own self, your own reality, your own name, your own shit, son. He's a victim of being himself too, son. He's Meech, bro. So regardless, good or bad, it's gonna be Meech. It's gonna be catapulted to a higher level, bro. It's Meech, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if it was something good, it was whatever. It's still gonna be high, bro. It's Meech. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it be, bro.
Everything, listen, everything back in the days, we couldn't make money off it. Now niggas can make money off your success, boy, that you had. That your books, everything, they can write a book about you and make money off you, man. This shit is different. You could nigga market you, nigga marketing you. You ain't marketing yourself. So nigga marketing you right now, bro. You can't do nothing about it because the internet is the internet. You don't run it. We don't run it, bro. We just get put on that bitch. And he's somebody. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody. And they marketing on his ass right now, man. Heavy.
But damn, for him to be speaking like he actually, this nigga done went into delusional mode, he's real deal, like imaginary that he's actually this person, he's about to be a fucking judge, nigga. He looks like he's becoming a judge soon. He's that nigga's turning Super Saiyan, nigga. He went from that nigga
got game. That man got game. That's all. That nigga got game, man. That man got game, man.
That nigga went from the 1980s detective, nigga, to the 2002 lawyer, to the, you know what I'm saying, to he trying to be a judge, you know what I'm saying? He trying to be a judge, then he trying to, you know what I'm saying, wear his cool shit now, He's like, nah, I'm a cool person. I'm gonna wear my, you know what I'm saying, New York Yankee. Nigga, you ain't from New York, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You from upstate, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different state, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck you talk about like your life was way different, all this shit that you got, you ain't got no perspective on it because you wouldn't understand it, you wouldn't understand how a nigga gets smacked, you wouldn't understand why this nigga got this, you wouldn't understand that shit because the shit that's happening in the inner city is definitely not happening on the outskirts of the cities, it's different, nigga. People's living different lifestyles though, so his perspective is like a detective's perspective, so sometimes detective could say you could read something but it's not it, like a detective pulls up to the house, you argue with your girl, you read the paperwork, that paperwork's gonna be looking crazy. Oh, you put your hands on them, you smacked them, you did this, you did that. They probably throw some extra shit in there. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way that they're gonna make it look, Gigi. But is that the case? No. Anybody with a common sense of mind, even the cop knows, because he had girls, this is not what's really going on here, This nigga's probably just chilling, This girl's just probably doing something. Like, they know when they're approaching the scene, what's going on, but can they make it look a sort of way? Yeah, nigga, they're gonna make it look a sort of way, You know what I'm saying? That's what he's on.
Yeah.
And his brothers.
5-star savings on customer favorite.
Different, bro. He just making, I don't even understand what made him come up here even tweet. Nigga, you should have been talking about Cuffy.
What everybody's saying, even the cops in St. Louis. I was watching a YouTube channel on the way down here, The Lighter Side of Blue, which is some St. Louis cops. They're even going to start talking about this case. And they had a dude on there the other day. I think his name is Joe Cronin. And then another DEA agent. Both of them niggas worked on the case. Mm-hmm. You understand? So, and even they attested to it that really St. Louis, and even Cuffy says it, Big Meech wasn't getting no real money until he connected with St. Louis, that St. Louis really put them on. That's
this motherfucker try to act like he's CNN, This nigga's on a whole different type of page, He try to act like he knows all the facts, like he knows worldwide news.
He be watching niggas' channels, bro. He be watching niggas' channels. First of all, that right there, I bust that right there. Niggas didn't even see that shit till I dropped that shit the other day. Facts. That DEA Brighter Side of Blue, I'm the one who bust that video, bro, the other day. And he had parts of that shit I could have dropped, I even dropped. So that's what I'm saying. If he feels so much about the St. Louis DEA shit, why he ain't do a video on it? He just rather come on your platform and just talk about stuff instead of do it on your channel and really speak about it, right? You're just gonna throw it in the air on this, but you're not gonna really talk about it. That's what I'm saying.
But is this a nigga who actually know hoes? Is this a nigga who's actually be in strip clubs, da? He's paying for pussy. He don't know the pussy, da. He's not going home with the girls and the girls telling him how to fucking how they be robbing niggas, how they be putting mat toilet paper in the toilet and the toilet, flushing it to
Nah.
thing, and then now the chicks
Nah.
are coming in.
Nah.
He's not. They're not. Tammy's not. So he don't know this perspective on hoes and real gritty shit and how hoes actually get down. Hoes will actually betray your ass, da, and get right, da, or try to get some stripes, da, on their own time, da. So that's how hoes is, da. You tell. You tell a hoe, da, you tell a hoe, da, yo, make sure that you do business right, da. She's like, yo, you know what, da, this nigga's a sucker, da, man, I ain't even trying to fuck this nigga, da. She gonna go in the bathroom, da, put mad toilet paper in the fucking toilet, flush the toilet till it floods, nigga. The chick's gonna go in there like, yo, what the fuck? He's gonna automatically fuck with the toilet. While he's fucking with the toilet, she's taking everything and she's running out the door, da. Girls automatically sometimes do certain shit that you're like, yo, you just put me in a whole robbery situation, nigga. When we was just playing, we trying to go righteous, nigga. But at the end of the day, that's how hoes is.
Yeah, right. Spin you.
They be trying to spin shit, Bitches is always different, nigga. Or a bitch will be like, or a bitch will want you to want them, so they try to tell motherfuckers that you over here trying to fuck them and shit like that, or you fuck them and
Oh, that's
like that.
mandatory.
The
That's
whole
mandatory.
time trying to fuck you.
That's mandatory. They always do that. They always try to fuck your face card up. That's mandatory. Man.
That's a fact.
What they say.
And then, but that's
Fact. That's a motherfucking fact.
I mean, I thought it was out of Atlanta.
Yeah, Meech was
I
like,
thought their
I
first was
tell
out of
you,
Atlanta, wasn't it?
yeah.
Wasn't it?
I ain't tell your ass to go do all that shit, you stupid fucking bitch. You was fucking this nigga, fucking that nigga. We was having a fucking, you was my pen pal. And then you want to put, yeah, you want to mention my fucking name, nigga. Mention your fucking self, nigga. And that's the truth of that. Bitches want to go to other.
Meech's case, I think he got prosecuted in the Eastern District of Michigan.
Oh, that's a fact.
Okay.
Detroit. Some dudes got prosecuted in LA, some got prosecuted in St. Louis. Well, he was based out of Atlanta.
Okay.
At the end, as the way CUFFY told me, they both bought houses in Atlanta at the same time.
Yeah, convicted in Detroit.
Oh, convicted in Detroit. Okay. Why? I was gonna say, I've always thought in my mind it was all centrally located out of Atlanta.
He don't know shit. He don't know nothing. That's crazy.
Yo, peace and love. Peace and love, though. That nigga's over there acting like he knows the world, nigga. He knows tomorrow's weather for the next 7 days, nigga. That nigga's yo. But he ain't saying shit. That nigga ain't saying shit, nigga. Oh, shit. This nigga pizza, yo, that was a fact.
I don't know what I'm talking about. So eventually they end up getting, well, they get busted, right? Like there's an investigation. We had Rad would be better actually than Rand.
Shout out to Rand, man. I watched that whole episode, man. Rand, shout out to you, man. I want to get you on my podcast too, man. Dope story.
Yeah, he's definitely an interesting guy,
Mhm.
and
That's
he
what
went
it's all
through kind of
about.
the whole investigation. How
That's what
initially
it's all about right there.
He's out of Atlanta, so how initially they didn't want to touch it.
Right.
What you say, Anna?
That's what it's about right there. Shout out to Rand. I want you to catch you over here, Rand. That's what it's about.
Yeah, right.
That's what it's about, man.
Months that you ain't got your whole situation down packed, nigga, that you could actually beat, that you could actually persuade or some shit. You can't even persuade. You over here. Shout out to Rad. Yeah, nigga, we talking about fucking Meech, nigga. You been talking about this thing for 7 months. Give us some accurate information, nigga, or don't fucking speak, nigga. Don't speak. For real. So you can't have no regular conversation after you've been talking for 7 days, nigga, 8 nights, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Right.
But he explains kind of the breakdown.
So I have a quick question from someone, or if anybody doesn't really know. So are these guys started off as were they rappers, music guys, or they
No,
just
they-
strictly crime? Like,
Yeah,
No.
they're just selling. Initially, they're selling drugs.
No, these are hustlers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
selling drugs, but then they get people under them. Then
You
they
don't know
start,
what a
you know, you
fucking
start
hustler
moving up
is.
the chain, right?
This
So you
nigga's
might be,
like,
you,
this
a
nigga
lot of
act
these
like
guys will
he's
start
with the
off on the
best of them.
corner,
Yeah.
and then before they're supplying the guys on the corner, and then they're step.
He don't know shit about hustling. Matthew Cox, he wouldn't know the first step of it. This is people that's just, you know what I'm saying, they watch TV shows, they watch American Gangsta, they watch BMF, nigga, and they just thinking that this is, nigga, this ain't what's going on.
Up above that, and then they get a contact, which there's a whole thing on how they end up getting a contact where they're getting drugs from what? From the cartel, right?
Michael Cox been to the feds,
They're now buying directly from a distributor. So now
say that again.
I think Cox been to the feds and shit though too for some shit. I don't know for what though, but I think he been to the feds for some shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, could be.
Oh, they're in a much bigger. I think it was like 150 keys every 10 days or something like that.
And so at the time, they were like a kind of like a big deal at the time. People knew who they were.
Oh yeah,
right. So they got tons of. I mean, one guy's not moving 150 keys.
Well, they were doing like 2,500 keys a month.
Right. Okay.
Toward the end.
So
it was a big deal.
They're moving a ton of product, right?
It was
so they
a
got
big
a ton
deal.
of guys underneath them. The problem is
I know.
Nobody lasts long doing that. Nobody. So eventually that whole thing falls apart. They start getting wires, and they were even watching the series The Wire.
Yeah.
While they're being wired, and so the wires catch them talking about different deals. Guys start getting busted. People start rolling over. They start seizing.
Yeah, I can hear you. You good, Mom Dada? You up there?
Can I say something? It's a really shame. You know what I thought about? What the fuck?
You're right here. You're talking. I hear you.
Oh,
I hear you, Mom Dada.
Okay.
Yeah, you good?
You know what I really thought about? You know,
what you talking?
We've been, I young black men and older black men been in a struggle. But ain't it funny how these white people always want to get our story and make money off us? And we so quick to talk to them. We don't supposed to tell these white niggas nothing. Right.
What? I hear you. You're speaking the motherfucking truth.
True story, partner.
But Sean G's comfortable with that shit because he's a white collar criminal.
I'm just talking about in general. These motherfuckers go, they tell every fucking thing to a white man. Nigga.
Mama Dada, you know why? You know why? And you can look around, man. Listen, everybody confined to the robot law of going to work, going home, going to work, going home. So that means you ain't. So that what that get that they broke. Damn it!
Right.
They are broke,
and they ain't thinking, partner. They ain't thinking.
They want that. They want. Listen, them motherfuckers want anything got something to do with money. Do you hear me?
They would tell no Harriet Tubman, me. Right.
They'll tell Harriet Tubman.
They'll tell no Harriet Tubman, me.
That motherfucking broke shit. That broke shit a motherfucker today, man. They want that money, man. They want that money. They breaking all codes. They breaking all code. They breaking every old code in the world. These motherfuckers breaking today. Do you hear me?
They are.
Do you feel like they just? Do you feel like they could never just reach Meech's potential? Like they want Meech to be this scapegoat?
No.
Oh shit! That shit died again. Don't tell me it died again. It did, Dada. Yeah, but facts, Dada. They just mad because they can't reach his potential, Dada. Meech is supposed to be this gangster dude, Dada. But at the end of the day, this big time, he's supposed to be this big time fucking, what's that shit called? Connect and shit like that. But he's a nice ass person. He's showing love, Dada. He ain't with the violence. He's trying to educate motherfucker. He's trying to get people on the right state of mind, Dada. He's trying to make men out here, Dada. You know what I'm saying? Look, and people look at that and they be like, yo, you know what? maybe this nigga ain't what he say he is, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to manipulate and see when a person's a nice person, da, 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 you know what I'm saying? But guess what, da, 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 it's hard. And what niggas gotta understand, when you see a nice person and fucking around with all the people, da, 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 and the hood and shit like that, guess what, da, 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 he's a different type of person. It takes a different type of person to be nice, da, 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 in that type of environment. Believe that. So when you see that person and he's actually mingling with the best of them, da, 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 make sure that you know that he's actually one of them, da, da, da. He's actually one of the, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot to be nice in that type of environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Vehicles, finding more drugs, finding cash, then they raid their houses, and eventually these guys get busted and they're grabbed. I love the idea that Big Meech, that the cops are coming in the front door and he takes off running out the back.
I saw Rand say that.
I thought that was hilarious because to me, if they're banging on the front door or coming in the front door, they already got 20 guys sitting in your backyard waiting for you to run out.
You would think
the idea that that didn't happen. So that's funny, but. So the whole thing, this is the other thing. When I was locked up with
all right.
Southwest.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to him a couple of times, only because I have a buddy named
What was y'all
locked up with my time
in Coleman.
Okay.
So I had a buddy named Kay who
good shit.
There was I make this a short version. Short version is in Coleman every morning during the week. You know, they kick you out of the unit. So when it's, I don't know what time it is, 8 o'clock.
Yo, James, you have a good day too. That's a piece of love, GG. You heard? That's a fact.
7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. They open the doors. It's a control movement, you know, the facility or the compound. So they're like, they would open the doors and you got a choice. You can go to the rec yard. You can go to Votech. You can go to medical. Like there's certain places you can go.
But you got to get out of the unit.
You can't stay in the unit. You're going to get a shot. So,
hey, Mom Dada. Yeah, I hear you, Mom Dada.
You hear me?
Terminated. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, this laptop is dead. I just got off work. I'm eating Coney Island.
You good. Put it on the charger, because we need your opinion on this. We need a solid individual that's actually stopped, that actually been around them, and you've been around them. You know what I'm saying?
I would go to the library because I write.
I always salute my women now.
Unlike the medium, you didn't have to rush to.
Nah, she you see, she happened to get lucky, because her father got, like, you know what I'm saying? She said like 18 kids or something like that, so he used to bring them all around, all the big artists, even Eminem, all these other people, and this and that, everybody, she was around them, you could tell. And you know what I'm saying, she got her stories. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your perspective from a real one, and she told her.
To get
I'm telling you, man, they had a best
in the medium, because the medium was always empty. Nobody's in the you know what I'm saying? There's 40 seats, there's 3 guys there. You in the low, you rushed it there, you know, it's filled with fenders. So these guys don't want to be hot, they don't want to be hot and sweaty, they don't want to go outside. So they rushed to the library. So I would rush to the library, and there was one table in the library, honestly not bigger than this, about the same size as this, maybe even a little bit shorter. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's just enough table for 6 people. Whoever got there first.
Well, the frick done. And sometimes when I'm trying to make flashy edits like this, I also get pretty intimidated, and that's where Motion Array comes in. Motion Array is packed with exclusive assets designed in collaboration with some of the biggest names in the creative world.
Would hold the table down. You know, you grab a bunch of books and throw books on.
Right.
Mom Dada, you back? You good? Your connection good?
Right.
And you know, and so it's me. So I'm getting there so I can write my true crime stories. And the other guys that were there were all black guys. Almost all of them were there for robbery. I think one guy was there for the tax, running the drop, the tax scam.
Okay.
Right? So in prison, the tax scam is called the drop.
Mm-hmm.
CJ, his name was CJ. So, you know, I would rush there. CJ, whoever got there first would hold the table down, and that was a whole thing in and of itself, because people were like, "Yo, you can't hold the table down. You gotta be like, yeah, bro. If you can sit here, but I'm telling you, You don't want to be here when these guys get here. And every once in a while, somebody would sit down and I go, all right, bro. And, you know, these guys would walk in and you're, you know, you're a cho. Like most of these guys are chos. Like you could be a whiny cho. You're still a cho. And you're going to have a 6'2" black guy who's known for home invasions about to walk in and tell you you're sitting in my fucking seat. You're going to get up.
Yeah.
I'm getting up.
He's going to make you get
right.
up.
And he'll just walk up and just stand right next to you and go and stare at you. And these guys, they just get up and run out of that. Because now they got nowhere to stay. They got to get out of the library and try and make it to the rec yard before the compound closed. Because if you're still standing there without a seat when the compound closes, you're going to get a shot. Oh, listen, you know, it was a brutal. Anyway, so I would go there and sit down. And so these other guys, they'd sit there, they're writing urban novels. And I'm kind of like Google, the white guy at the table's Google, right? Like, you know, they're every once in a while they ask you some question that I'm thinking, are you serious? And I, you know, but you can't say that. I got to be polite. I don't want to get, you know, that's all I need to do is get slapped in a library.
Right.
So I said, oh yeah, no, totally. No, it makes complete sense. Of course. Yeah. So the Supreme Court is, you know, so they would ask questions and every once in a while, and, you know, I answer the questions and they would always, I always love this. They would always fuck with me. Now, they're right. You've read the urban novels.
Yeah.
You see this nigga Sean G's looking at fucking Matthew Cox like, yeah, I could be him, the daughter. The guy like I could actually, wow, I'm here with him. I could actually be him, the daughter. Look at the daughter. But you ain't got a perspective.
Let me give you my opinion on that. He looking at that nigga like, yeah, this white boy really selling the interview right because the man saying all kind of irrelevant shit. You see what I'm saying? But I think Sean G peeping him like, yeah, this nigga, he got me because he really ain't giving me what I want. You feel me? That man ain't saying shit what Sean G really want to hear. He want to hear some dirt. He want to hear some gutter shit. That man ain't told Sean G nothing.
Yeah, he ain't actually. He's gonna let him. Because you know why? Cause he was when he was locked up with Southwest T. I feel like he feels like he knew him a little bit, so he's gonna let this nigga fucking, you know, what I'm saying, say everything he's gonna say, but he's gonna talk about irrelevant shit. That nigga, what the fuck? He's tricking him. Let me talk about irrelevant shit, let this nigga keep bringing up the topic. They keep talking about what the fuck he wants to talk about, I don't want to be these niggas. And that shit's gonna work if motherfuckers getting paid for it. Maybe they both getting paid for it. Matthew Cox could have been, you know what I'm saying, taking a paycheck like, yo, get this nigga on and Sean G's just doing it from a paycheck to or from any type of state in mind. We don't know what Sean G's doing from and maybe that's why he's talking about irrelevant shit. You know, he's got to run the play. No matter what, Matthew Cox got to run the play.
Yeah, he got to run the play. He there. So now he got to go ahead and sell the interview. Okay. Yes.
Come on, honestly, they're the worst.
Yeah.
And I mean, Colby, you've never read anything like this. It's brutal. So I'm going at it with my black python and banging this shit, knock the wig off that and pump some babies up in her guts. I mean, it's just horrible, bro. It's horrible. It's like, what are you writing?
Brunch.
So you saying that the interview would have been better than that both of them was just the fuck up, nigga. Like, what the fuck are they even speaking about?
Yeah, you automatically know. That's what I'm saying. That interview, dog. That interview there was like, that interview really was good for Sean because I guess whoever that guy is, he's important too. So I keep telling you, listen, the man trying to win.
And I'm writing true crime, and I used to always tell him like, you should try and write true crime. You know,
my big piece of love. Go ahead.
I said that whoever this guy is that he's interviewing, he's somebody too. I said whoever this guy that he interviewing, he is somebody too. So it's good for his platform. I told you, listen, Sean G is on every level of the internet to win. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. I said you can't hate on him. You can't really hate on him because he's really doing what the internet's supposed to do, bro. He freaking the internet. He freaking that bitch, man. He like Charleston White them. He freaking it, man. Trust me, he freaking that hoe. Man.
So do you feel like Michael Cox is an AI, like he's in the Matrix?
Man, right at this point, I feel like Michael Cox know what the fuck going on. He got control of it. Probably at first, but now he got control of that shit. Man, them people is dog. When I tell you, dog, when you dealing with motherfuckers that are mastermind the art of motherfucking manipulating conversations, and take control of that motherfucker and lead that bitch the way they want to, listen, they unbreakable. And Sean G tried to play with that man, and look who took over the thing. That man got it. Listen to these stories this man telling. Man, this shit boring as hell. They fucked him up. They fucked him up. They fucked him up, man.
You ain't lying, nigga. You ain't lying, nigga. This nigga, in fact, this nigga keep going off topic like a motherfucker, nigga. What the fuck? He's like, yo.
You should try and write. They're like, what? What are you talking about? Like, we're writing crime novels. Like, no, like real, like you guys have good stories. I even wrote a story about 2 of the guys. I'm like, you should write stories. And so I remember one time I was writing a story and they go, this is when I first sat down with them. So I walked and sat down. They couldn't believe it when I sat down and said, hey, you guys are writers, right? Can you mind if I sit here? And they were like, yeah, you can sit here. Yeah, white boy. Yeah, all right. Like this crack, you're like, you got some nerve, motherfucker. I'm just like, wow, I'm writing, and they're kind of glancing at me. I know they're talking shit and like looking at me. And so anyway, what happened there was I was writing the true crime stories, and they're like, oh, what are you working on?
You see, he wants them to be talking shit. What if they fucking just turned around and then say shit, nigga? What the fuck you talking about? You know they was talking shit, nigga. They would have said that shit to your fucking face, nigga. Fuck, they gonna talk shit, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You work on a legal work? I said, no, I'm writing a true crime. And I explained it to them. They go, what are you doing? I said, well, I met this kid and I'm writing a story. And I'm going to, maybe try and get a book deal or something. They're like, book deal? You're in prison. You ain't getting a book deal. I was like, well, what I'm going to try and do is get them into trying to get them into a magazine or something. And they're like, hey, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to write like a synopsis. A what? Like a long article. And they're like, yeah, like they're kind of like, good luck. So I write the whole thing, and I've ordered the paperwork. I've ordered the Freedom of Information Act on this kid, everything. So I write the whole story.
Yeah,
I then print up like 8 copies. Really, I print up like 20 copies. Mailed it out to like 10 or 20 different writers for magazines, GQ, Wired, Rolling Stone.
Really?
I get a guy back from Rolling Stone. He says he's interested.
It's a funny situation. It's a funny situation that's why I said from the jump that it's a funny situation that this nigga Michael Cox which he was locked up with him is even doing an interview on Big Meech and an interview on these other people because he don't give a fuck. This nigga Michael Cox the way he's talking he don't give a fuck about if Big Meech is dead. If Big Meech is that, he don't give a fuck about no black motherfuckers, no brown motherfuckers. He don't give a fuck about nothing, no yellow, no purple, none of that.
No, not at all. No.
So why the fuck is he here? Why is this situation going on right now? They got paid.
I just told you it's got to be a benefit for him because this guy is like some type of person that that people want to talk to, bro. It's a win for him. That's why I say like nobody knows what he's really up to because he's on every level of the internet to like win. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? Man, you could just see he's all over that shit. This shit is I don't know what relevancy is this. We don't know. Just it's up to you to get his views up by watching it and looking at it. I guess it's all a trick for him to win.
He looks like he's in the Matrix. A
couple of 2 or 3 other guys.
But he don't want to be. He's saying on topic like a motherfucker. I'll give it to that nigga.
So they were interested, but they all were like, look, I can't get to this for another 6 months. I'm finishing a book, whatever. This guy said, I just finished a project. I can get to this in a month or 2. Send me the information. I send him the information. We work on the article. It gets in Rolling Stone magazine. So I don't say anything. But from start to finish, 6 months later.
And that's how you know Meech gonna use all this promotion, like you could turn this shit, he's promoted, the Jewish channels is promoting him, the media is promoting him, BMF is promoting him, the Instagram is promoting him, Facebook is promoting him, YouTube is promoting. This nigga's promoted everywhere. Fuck the billboard, nigga. You're in everybody's household right now getting talked about, nigga.
Yeah. I told you, man, they marketed him. They marketing Big Meech because some kind of way, I think on that federal shit, he can't really market himself that way. I don't know what's going on, but they marketing Big Meech right now, bro. You know what I'm
All
saying?
publicity is good publicity, Dandara. That's a fact.
Yeah, when you right, shit, when you living right, shit, how can it hurt you when you living right, bro?
Yeah,
You
it
know
won't. Exactly. Fact.
By this time, I'm writing other stuff now. And they know I've written stuff. Oh, yeah, I got a letter back. This guy says he's interested. This guy says, yeah, they're all kind of spinning me, whatever. We'll see. And so 6 months later, I walk in one day. Boom. I'm like, hey, you know, I got that kid in a Rolling Stone. I flip it open. My name's in Rolling Stone magazine, the article, the whole thing. They're like, what the I'm like, yeah, listen, I just got a letter from a literary agent. He's going to represent me. I said, he's going to try and get me a book deal. like 6 months later, I've got a book.
Yo, Sean G's a fucking clown, nigga. This nigga's laughing at him like, yo, we over here talking about the book deal, Dada. It's been fucking 16 minutes, this nigga been.
Told you. He took control of it. I don't know what kind of move is this. It's a move to interview this kind of person that he interviewing, because I'm telling you, bro, this is, you know. But hey, listen, man, shout out to Sean G, man. Listen, the man gonna win, bro. He gonna figure out a way to win. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe this is the start of losing, the Dada. We never know, the Dada, or the beginning of something.
Deal. And maybe probably 6 months after that, the book comes out and I get a check for $3,500. Oh, and they a couple months after the article comes out, they option the life rights and I get a check for like $7,000. These guys are going.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This nigga Sean G, he's trying to get in where Meech is already in, the Dada. Meech is already in, the Dada. Meech been fucking with the Jews, been fucking with the media, nigga. They love a nigga who's getting money and giving money, and Meech loves to donate, the Dada. So you think Sean G is just a nigga? You gotta understand that where Meech is at, the Dada, Sean G is just trying to get where he get in
through the internet. Through the internet, I'm telling you, bro. Through the internet, he just taking what he's doing. He too consistent with playing with Meech's name, bro. That's all. That's what he needs to stop. He needs to stop that. Too consistent with it, bro. You trying to find it. Meech, trying to find it.
Meech ain't gonna, what's that shit called? He ain't gonna like send threats at you or get you hurt, but he's gonna stop. He's gonna keep doing what he's doing on a whole bigger atmosphere, the Dada, that you're gonna get forgot about, the Dada.
No, listen, let me tell you, I keep telling you what he's doing though, GG, before everything. He is making sure that he's telling you he's reading only from the paper. He don't have no a written book of his own, and he's slandering Meech in that way. He's manipulating the system by keep bringing it up and trying to find a bitch to come add to it. But he's not saying out of his mouth. Don't get it twisted. Now the man, he's only running what he got off of black and white through the system. But the thing, he keep playing with it, bro. Like, why is you keep? Because I guess he's saying, "Fuck that shit. It's the internet. I might as well keep going all the way. I done got myself in this shit. Now I'm gonna just keep on playing with the shit." You know what I mean?
Son, hey, you gotta understand that nigga's from upstate New York, nigga. No one goes upstate New York, nigga. So he's actually chilling, the Dada. Like, what the fuck he's doing, the Dada? He's chilling, the Dada. And more or less, I feel like he gotta understand that. Look around, bro. The dog faces, everybody else, the Dada, they stop, bro. But you the only one that keep going, the Dada. Why Dollface stop? Probably because Dollface is accessible, the Dada. He's easier to see. He's there in the city.
No, let me tell you another thing. What a person be thinking too, like people like that. Because if they don't fuck with him, they're like, man, let me stop helping this nigga eat. Because the more I say this nigga name, I'm really helping this nigga eat. So he was like, let me stop doing that. That's what people do too. They start bringing the wave towards you, because all these people done brought a big wave towards Big Meech. You know what I mean? So the nigga, he could be like, man, let me stop giving this nigga the wave. You know what I mean? And get off that shit. But a lot of like this guy, he keeping a wave going to Big Meech. The more you keep talking about it, you're really just making a big wave for him. In the end, you know what I'm saying? You keeping it relevant. He ain't got to come out. When he do pop out, oh, Big Meech, see. They making him like that because like y'all keep his name in y'all mouth. So anytime a bitch see him, anything he do, his shit go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime he pop out, go somewhere, take a picture, he go viral. It go up.
And he from different states. That's the pot.
Mhm.
That nigga from different states, nigga.
He got too big for his state, Dada. He got too big for his state. He went and took over a whole nother state, Dada. He's working from another state. He got connection to everywhere.
No. He still got some states. Right,
Mm-hmm.
Forever. It's forever, man. He took that oath. He took that oath, man. He took that oath. That shit is forever. That's what people don't understand. People don't understand the real life of Big Meech, which he can't tell the real truth about his life. People will never know. Never know.
No. But the part is when a person share love, you don't never forget that part, partner.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said, man. That man, I'm talking about for years, hundreds and hundreds of people. For years, man. Don't nobody care what Meech do, man. Man, them people don't give a fuck who, what the hell? Man, that man, dog, people don't understand that shit, bro.
Yeah. Tell him, baby. Tell him.
But these niggas trying to say this is what it is. These people was trying to actually say that Meech, right? Meech is a good person, but this is what it is. They try to slander his name, but they don't know shit about Meech. They don't know not one thing. And it's not a bad thing that they slander him because it seems like they don't know him.
No, the part is they know about him, but they trying to stop him from doing it again, partner. Right.
Mm-hmm. So, but look at, but how can Meech? But this is what I'm trying to say, Mom Dada. How can they stop Meech if they don't know shit about Meech? Meech, nigga, he still got his plug. He still got his money. He still got his shit. You think he gave up everything, Dada? Y'all niggas is looking, Dada.
No way, impossible.
No, what these people is trying to do is stop them, but they can't stop them, right? See, negative, you know when you get that battery, you always get that negative and a positive battery when you put it in the battery.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, partner?
Yeah.
If the positive is good, that's the one that started. Negative is the one that helped make it, right? And a battery.
All right.
Think about what I'm saying. But the negative is working more harder than the positive, right?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's a battery. But somebody is paying the negative, right?
Facts.
That's all I'm saying.
And the negative. They doing it for the money.
Hey, babe, if you from Detroit, what we say? Don't start nothing, no shit. No, remember that song? Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. That's negative and a positive, right?
So boom. So this is what you're actually trying to say, Mom Dada. That the negative, the negative, these people that trying to slander Meech, Dada, they getting paid to do it. If they don't get the money that they want, they probably gonna stop doing it. Meech is automatically doing what he gotta do. He's positive. He's doing whatever the fuck he gotta do.
But the positive gonna win because he don't talk, right?
What he ain't talking about? Why ain't he talking?
He ain't gotta talk, right?
Why not? Why not?
No, he ain't gotta talk. Right, partner? What the fuck I gotta talk to y'all niggas for, nigga? Right.
It's already on the floor, nigga. It's on the floor, so you already dizzy, huh? Mom Dada, tell her.
I just said don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Why so many? Hold on. Why so many people is hating on him? Why so many people is hating on him, Dada, if he did so good?
Because, okay, that's just like God. That's just like Jesus. What do you think they want Jesus to come back in this world and take and help people again like Robin Hood, partner? Right.
Yeah. They don't.
That part.
Oh, they don't. They like how it is. They like everybody more.
That's Trump.
The more what's that shit called? Controlled.
Right.
They control. They like more people control.
They want to keep us down. You can't keep no black person down, partner. They can't keep our color down. Right.
So what do you feel about this nigga Sean G though? Why is he on his little fucking slander campaign?
He get paid from somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. It's May for a nigga to say he read 100-some pages of Meech, nigga, you had shit else to do. You could have wrote your own book, fool. Right.
Facts.
Why
you say that nigga? You say that niggas ain't combing through paperwork, Dada. That's not what that's not what he was doing, Dada. He got paid to comb through that shit, Dada. Who the fuck is combing through that shit? I would
have more shit to do with my time, partner.
They combing through someone else's paperwork.
He's doing that on his own, Tom. Ain't nobody paying him.
No, it's 50 paying him, partner. 50 Cent.
Man, who, Sean G?
Oh, yeah.
I think Charlie's just doing it on his own, son. Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get some dollars, bro. He's trying to get that channel over there warm. He was doing fitness and all that shit before. Now he actually got something that he could attach himself to. Luckily that he went to do a little light thing in the feds. So now he can talk like he in the feds. And now that's what it is. Now he ran with the CUFFY shit. He had a little 1-2 play that somebody in prison that supposedly he knew put him onto the CUFFY case. But yet he believed the agent that locked CUFFY ass up and apologized to us. And yet, you know what I'm saying? So we could just walk that shit down. You judge a man by the movements they make, bro. Not no guesstimate in your head. You see what he's showing you, what he doing, and they show you exactly why he doing it and what he doing. Yeah, you gotta guess. He's trying to get his shit popping. That's where he got the fitness. And all that. That's why when I was going to talk to him, that was like the first video he did on the Meech. I didn't see him on some fitness shit. So when I was like, yo, come holler at me, and he was trying to charge me $500, I said, sir, first of all, we're talking about Cuff. I'm not asking you about your own personal life. I'm not asking you about your fitness life and shit. I'm talking about this case that I'm over here talking about too, my nigga. You know what I mean? And you trying to get rich off everybody that's black.
Right,
come on, bro. Look how many people I came and stopped on their channels and spoke about the case, read the paperwork on their case that they didn't have case.
I've been watching you. You've been good.
That's regular shit, son. Because they ain't about getting rich to me off of this. I'm getting rich off of nigga life. Like, that shit is whack, bro.
Right. And why would you take it? Why would you fuck over your brother if you was in jail too, partner? Right.
There you go. There you go. But no, if you was in jail, why the hell would you ever come home and believe a fucking Fed?
Right.
Keith Grover.
Right.
Well, we know that nigga's a liar. That nigga said he ain't beat Tammy. He said he ain't blaze it. Right. I don't care about no other lies that Keith said. He said he ain't beat the skins, homie. That's wild, son. Tammy said he was beating it for 8 to 12 months, my nigga. Stop, bro.
Yeah.
You was at the crib every day, Keith, 6 days a week in the paperwork. You was there one day, Keith, when she was cooking spaghetti on a Sunday. Oh, God.
There you go, mate. Right there.
Oh, God. So how are you going to believe that nigga? When he did that, I was like, nah, Sean, you got me there, bro. When he believed Keith Chroma and asked Meech for an interview after he was slandering Meech, I said, hell no. Bro. I'd have had some integrity. I'd have never asked Meech for shit. I'd have just said what I was saying.
Right. Don't ask him for shit because he ain't gonna do shit.
It's just crazy. But you kind of seem unbiased when you ask him in it, but you are biased towards him.
No, but he said, did you see the hand language when he said it? He was giving plays out, partner. Boy,
my daughter, you don't have to speak in code. You could elaborate a little bit more, daughter. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could keep it.
No, I don't have to rely because he gave hand signs and nobody never saw the pot. Right. Yeah, nigga, I said I never told nigga I ain't even thought I was going to dress this nigga. Right.
Facts.
He said one time only. I'm done, partner. Right.
Facts.
There you go. I'm good to go.
Bad. Let's see. Let's see what Sean G. So you say that this thing is talking that Matthew Cox dude that looks like an AI. He just talking about everything under the sun except the Meech situation. The data.
Do you see how he look? That nigga look scared of the motherfucker, partner.
You ain't fucking with that nigga.
He let Sean talk about all that shit. He ain't not talking about none of that shit, nigga. He let Sean do all that talk.
Right.
He said, fuck that. He said, I'll stay away from that shit. Yo, Sean G, what you here for? Yeah, we both got paid for that. You better fuck your tread lightly when I'm in front of you.
That's what
that nigga scared me.
Right. Yeah. But he's doing that. He probably doing that to have a persona in front of Sean G. He's trying to scare that nigga.
No, hold on. Let me tell you how you can see the pot. That nigga got a pot over there. That nigga never opened it, partner. Right.
Yeah, that shit about a bag, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. But at the end of the day, it's mad ways to get a bag. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yo, you can show love to people. So that was my own thing with Sean. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a fuck what nobody do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we all black people, son. So we can't preach the motivational shit and not want to help a young black brown person that look like us, bro. And
that's
not every black brown person we gonna charge, my nigga.
Right.
That shit is weird. It's like you really trying to get rich off people's life, my nigga.
We need to come together and lead these white people. Adam 22, that Valad, whatever that nigga name is. We need to get rid of all them. For real though, partner.
No, that's a fact. So everybody that just got black skin color, they probably got manipulated. Cause he's from upstate New York, so he probably got manipulated. He wanted to be a white collar dude.
Hold on, partner. You know how they got manipulated? Cause they was paying the most money out to the niggas, partner. Right. Niggas want money.
So this is a play rant. You're saying this is a play rant. Either CUFFY, somebody ran this play, they paid this man, to change up to run through the contact. That's what happened.
Big time, GG, big time. I'll tell you, it's a they call it back channel. You know about the back channel?
The back channel.
The back channel.
There you go, baby. The back channel, right? These niggas out there get y'all. Shit, y'all be careful. Right.
And you could tell because the shit that they doing, you could tell that the shit that they doing is actually interfering with their personal life. Because if you gotta sit there and put your real phone number online and tell niggas to pop up because they feel like you're doing something wrong, and you're like, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'll meet up with anybody. I'll fight anybody. Like, what the fuck you talking about, bro?
Who said that?
Now you're ready, Sean G.
When?
Sean G.
Hello.
When?
Oh yeah.
It's like I say 3 weeks ago. It's still up there.
Oh yeah, I think I remember. Okay.
You could call that man. You could definitely call that man.
I'm glad y'all together. But you know what Malcolm X said, when you conscious, you ain't gonna never forget, partner. Right. Gotta be on your ground. These people, it's not nice, partner. Right.
When you conscious, you ain't never gonna forget, partner. Go ahead, elaborate.
I'm just telling you, stay on your ground.
So what Sean G doing? What Sean G doing? He knows it ain't right. That shit's got him out of low frequency.
He just got out of jail. He need to go buy a new house, partner.
That's a fact.
Right, GG, he not thinking about if he right or wrong. I keep telling you, he nigga ain't got no heart. That man trying to win on the internet. He don't got no conscience. What the fuck?
I'm saying though, but why would if that's the case, why would he be giving his number out, and saying that he's up to fight anybody and all this other shit? Like, why?
He's fighting y'all.
Listen. Let me tell you what kind of people that do that. Them be like recovery addicts. Them be like recovery addicts. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers be on some anything. You see what I'm saying? Like they be on some anything type shit.
You know I put belt to ass, I ain't worried about no Sean G, You already know how we rocking over here,
No, but he just said a good key. He said it again, B.
Peace and love.
Yeah, he kind of like a recovery addict type shit. Right. You know what I mean? He don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? I done been to the ends of the earth. I done been at my lowest. Man, fuck this shit, man. I'm finna go out here, motherfucking goddamn, and just go out here with my pants down. Fuck that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that's the case, you're saying he's feeling resentment towards known drug dealers, that's getting glorified, and all that shit, If that's the case.
I ain't gonna say. I keep telling you, I'm not gonna make it too. The man is on everything. It ain't just that. So I can't really say he's going against drug. No, he just
He's stuck on
sometimes
Meech because Meech is money. He's stuck
yeah,
on
he can like I said, he can motherfucking
right,
he can make the money off Meech. You know what I'm saying? Because Meek is a big topic, bro.
right,
Man, Meek is a big ass topic, boy.
right.
Telling you, boy, for real.
So you saying that he's conducting himself the same way Dada with all the people, Dada, all the people he's dealing with, he's conducting himself with the same way, Dada. That's just the way his spirit is. He's running.
No, hell no, because I keep telling you on every level. He just was on a thing with a GoFundMe for his son. So this level that he on with that, it can't connect with that.
Yeah,
that don't even go together.
It don't facts, and that's what I'm trying to say. So Cuffy, nigga, he read Cuffy's case about it, and he's never talking bad about Cuffy.
It's not a story about Cuffy. Cuffy is gone. That nigga did his own dirty shit, right? But the nigga want to put Meech with Cuffy. And, well, Tammy gone now. But, no, I think did they sell? Did Big Meech sell his part 112 million? I don't know.
They got some type of story running behind that shit. We don't be knowing that. We
don't know the shit. But all we know is if a nigga will put his own brother and try to put on the ground, nigga, that's a problem, partner.
So Cuffy, so this is what I'm saying though, Dada. He reads Cuffy's case, Dada, and Cuffy got knocked off for the 2 informants, whatever the bodies of the 2 informants or whatever the case may be. Cuffy's case is Cuffy's case. It has nothing to do with Meech's case.
No,
but he didn't.
What nigga killed 2 people and had 2 guns? That's crazy, partner. I don't understand the pot. What nigga do that? I know I live in the city of Detroit. Hey, mate, if one of y'all live near the Northwest near me, don't we get 2 years for 1 gun?
So what you saying?
I'm asking a question. If we in the city of Detroit, don't we get automatic? Them fucking lawmakers made it to where we get 2 years for 1 gun, right?
Yeah,
so I had two guns, but I killed 2 people. I'm headed for life, ain't I? That's what he got charged with. That's what he got charged with. Yeah. So why we talking about Cuffy?
Why we ain't talking about Cuffy? Right.
No, and he had drugs.
Oh, all right. That ain't even a person. That ain't a person worth talking about. You're saying
it ain't because Da Vinci is. I told you he got hurt because he wasn't in a BMF thing. They put him in there for a minute, and cut him out. But I want to ask anybody: is anybody on this platform that live in Detroit? No, nobody. Nah. No one answer right now, Dada. But I believe what you're saying, Dada. You get 2 years. I mean, that's straight, Dada. The state of Michigan, Minnesota is worse, partner. Minnesota got no. All right, so my Dada, what type of person you think Cuffy is? I need you to be realistic, Dada, because people thinking that maybe he's feeling a sort of way because he said that he made Meech a millionaire. Do you believe that? How the fuck he gonna make him a millionaire? All he did was went and got the product, nigga. All he did was went and got the product and sold it. Right. Yeah. That's a fact. So what type of nigga is he, Dada? If he's coming up with all these, what you say lies. Okay. See, this is what pisses me off. Out of all these years, now you want to talk about Meech because he out? Let me tell you, if I got product from you, you never had a product, you never have a problem with me. I gave you the money for the product, nigga. 20 years. What the fuck you talking now for? Somebody in their ear, partner. Somebody, I don't know. Do y'all think? Yeah. So you saying something ain't right? Man, come on. Add it up. if I'm giving nigga millions of dollars, Lord have mercy. A gangster or a nigga is gonna want their money. So if I've been good for you for it's over 20 years. He went to jail for almost 30 years. I was giving you shit 10 years. So what we talking about? None.
Nah. I get what you're saying. So you say that Meech looked out for Cuffy for so motherfucking long, Dada. Why the fuck does he feel like
they fucked up when they fucked the same bitch?
So you feel like it's just Tammy?
They, when y'all little black niggas like light-skinned women, what y'all do, partner? Right.
Yo, facts.
Man, listen, hey, see that be the problem. See that be the problem with certain people that be so-called too real. Because dog, how the fuck can a motherfucking woman separate something, my nigga, that's so solid, bro? Listen. Them be them weak real niggas, bro. Because dog, you cannot fall out. You cannot fall out about if a woman lay down with me and you. If a woman laid down with me and you, she laid down. Yeah, you fucked her, but she laid down. So why is you mad at it? Why you mad at me?
It was Da Vinci mad, and he wasn't part of the movie. Right.
The lady laid down. That she laid down, that mean goddamn she wanted to do
she
it.
Opened up her legs. Right.
So don't be mad at the man. Goddamn, go take out a husband. Say, man, I don't fuck with you no more. But me and my dog finna go get this money. We gonna go get this money. I mean, you made yourself out of a person that'll fuck with multiple people. So I ain't disrespecting you. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna fall out with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna fall out with him for what? And I hope you don't fall out with me. Cause if it's vice versa, goddamn, we're gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna keep going getting to the light. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, and then let her do her. Cause guess what? She gonna fuck who she gonna fuck regardless, brother. Okay?
She was married, partner. She was married with the nigga. The nigga he found out that she was fucking Da Vinci. He was beating on her, do whatever. She took the nigga policy, partner. She took her husband policy and he got killed. Right. Now I want you to think about that part, partner. Right.
Yeah. It's deep. It's deep. You know,
hold on. So she took her husband's policy and he died. He got killed.
The first husband, yeah. The first, yeah.
A motorcycle killed him. Right.
All right. So
She got so much shit going on with her name. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. She got a lot of shit going on, man. Big time, man. She can't be trusted on no level.
You can't trust no bitch like that, partner.
Yeah. Period. At all.
Nah. I wouldn't even want it in the house. For real though, partner.
But Meech ain't Tammy is vicious, Dada. So Meech ain't really fuck with her though, Dada. Meech wasn't really fuck.
No, she fucked.
Yeah, Meech wasn't really fucking with her. He went back.
Well. No, hold on, partner. When you know you in jail, you got a confidant. She didn't know. I mean, he didn't know she was like that out there until he found out. Now he say, bitch, what you got? I guess you got work for me, bitch. Right, fuck the bitch.
Facts. And motherfuckers trying to put the story like it's a fucking fairy tale, Dada. It's a fairy tale from Pen Pals, Dada, with Tammy and Big Meech. And Big Meech was telling her, oh yeah, work for me and this and that, do this and do that, Dada. Nah, Dada. It's not a situation like that, Dada.
They got to fix that. They gonna have to fix that though. They got to stop. That's why Dogface stopped running that shit. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't how that shit went, boy. Y'all got to fix that, boy. Y'all gonna start playing with me, man. When I found that the hoe was hot, it was too late because the bitch had my life rights because CUFFY told the bitch come get my shit. Now I found out the hoe hot. I cut the bitch off, but the bitch got my life rights too though. So I'm fucked up too. So all this shit fucked up.
But she got your life rights too, partner.
Huh?
She got your life rights too.
No, I'm saying CUFFY sent the hoe at Big Meech life rights. That's how she gets the life rights.
She said, right. She got all the niggas life rights. No, she ain't got all of them though.
No, I'm saying she had Big Meech She had Big Meech situation in her hand, but it don't. But the whole conversation only started from Cuffy telling her to go get the life rights. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and make a movie. While Meech was still in jail. You right, partner. Right. Yeah, and they did a slick move on him, and Cuffy mad and Da Vinci mad. Right.
And all right, so this is why I feel like Meech ain't fucking gonna say none of that shit you saying, peace and love. Meech ain't trying to say that shit because if he
you don't have to say nothing.
Yeah, facts, but if he does say something like that, he's gonna have to elaborate on all the stories before that Cuffy was saying. You just elaborate on that little part. Niggas want to know what happened before then. Oh, talk about
man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Big Meech gonna tell his story through movies, my nigga. You go out to watch this shit in motherfucking HD, partner. That man ain't finna be doing no personal bullshit, petty ass. That man is a mogul, nigga. They done made Big Meech a mogul now. Yeah. Thank you, 50. Thank you, everybody that keep talking about my name. That man is a mogul, man. Watch this, man. That man ain't no all that petty shit gonna be for peasants, man. He listen. Big Meech is on the same level as Jay-Z and all them people, boy. You will see. Watch this here. Watch this here, man.
Yeah.
People finna make movies. They finna make movies. They finna make sitcoms. They finna make, man, them people finna do the right thing right now with this type of way everybody giving him. He ain't finna go to the low level. He finna stay at the top. He on the top. It's over with. He ain't coming back down. No, sir. No.
Right now, they talk about Big Meech more than they talk about most half of these rappers, Sandada. Like,
yes.
About by everybody.
Yes.
He haven't even spoke yet, Dada. That's how much fucking promotion this man got, Dada. It's crazy. That's different. So we gonna get back into this right here. This dude right here.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. That segment right there, man, that shit boring. He don't work them, bro. He don't work them. He done took over the interview, bro.
Yeah, facts, Dada. Facts. This nigga just he's speaking that nigga just speaking just about anything, Dada. That's what it is, GG. Well, we caught the segment, Dada. You heard, so GG's Dada. You want to live on a positive note, Dada? Peace and love.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you want to leave on a positive note, GG?
Yeah. Hey, it's all good, man. It's peace and love, 561, man. We just here, man, to just try to kick out some knowledge, man, and get some understanding, man. Go around the world a little bit, man. He up there, I'm down here, man. And at the end of the day, man, listen, man, everybody stay prayed up, and everybody keep their leadership out. It's peace and love, 561. I'm out.
All right, GG, you already know. Peace and love. GG's, Dadadas, hyenas, you already know. Stay more righteous than ever, Dada. Life got meaning, Dada. Act like it, Dada. We gotta stay more aware, Dada. More coherent than ever, Dada. You're in the elevator. Who's elevated? God's elevated, Dada. On the way up, Dada. God chose you because he knew he could trust you. You God's best kept secret, Dada. Stay more aware than ever, Dada.